Well, hello guys, and welcome back to another Steven Universe review. In this episode, we're gonna do a little something different this time. In this episode, I want to look at the Minisodes. These are the mini episodes or the shorts that have come out just at random points over the past, year and a half or so. There's 11 of them, so we got a lot to get through, and I was considering only tackling the new ones, but then I was like, you know what, let's just do them all. But then I was like, I don't want to do the extended intro, and then I was like, screw it, let's just do them all. So yeah, we got 11 to talk about. So let's just get started with the first one, which is Lion Loves to Fit in a Box. It's exactly what it sounds. Have you ever seen cat videos of cats sitting in boxes or doing stupid stuff? This is exactly it. Lion, he's in the wacky sack box. Oh, it's way too big for him. Da 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 da. Oh, he got his head stuck in a tube. Da 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 da. He does this whole sliding thing, which if I had the right set of humor, I could probably make a funny joke out of, but I don't.
Oh, shit!
But yeah, they just have him sliding. Amethyst gets involved, and they start to have fun with the whole thing. And then they eventually throw Lion and he gets in a dumpster. And Lars is like, not again. It's just a short, little 1 minute short. It's really nothing special. It's cute. The next short is What Are Gems? Now you gotta question the canonity of these shorts. What shorts are canon? What aren't? Are any of them canon? I don't know if Rebecca Sugar has said something or not. As far as I'm concerned, they're all they're all canon, but some are canon to an extent. Like the Classroom Gems ones they're about canon information, and they portray canon information, but they don't actually take place within the show's continuity, especially because they break the fourth wall a few times. But yeah, so this first one is Pearl's lesson, and it's just what are gems. She explains how gems are just gems, just like my theory said, and how they can be poofed, they can be bubbled, how if they crack, they start to get really weird, right? It's just a simple little lesson trying to explain some stuff, some simple animation. Steven asks a question. It's cute, I guess. Garnet tries to break Amethyst, shatter her, because when a gem shatters, they die. Well, that's the joke. It's okay. I like it. And then we get to the big one. Yep. The extended intro. Oh my gosh. I remember hearing about this because everybody was like, oh my god, this is amazing, right? Like, it was all built up for me because something amazing happened in it. Because it was revealed out, I want to say one of the Comic-Cons, maybe San Diego. I couldn't tell you though. And it was like, oh yeah, this is awesome. And the only footage we had, if I'm remembering correctly, was like a camcorder. Eventually it did get on YouTube, but at the time, it was just like a camcorder of someone recording it off of a screen. And it was like, oh crap. Because, right, it starts off with Steven doing the song, right? A little part of the intro, which is actually from the pilot. Because if you watch the pilot, which maybe I'll talk about one day, it's actually in that, right? And then we get Pearl. She does her whole thing, the What We Really Are, which I've used before, the advertisements use. It's pretty iconic. I completely understand why. We just get we get scenes of the gyms just being gyms, right? Or we get a little scene with Greg and all the gyms, right? Because how Steven's living with them, but yet Greg still comes over, right? Because it's still technically his kid, even though he's being raised by the gyms. It's really interesting. We get the scene of them running along the beach as clips from previous episodes play. It's nice. It's well done. I like the animation. And then we get this sort of breakdown of all the gyms. We got Garnet and how she fights for love, how Pearl fights because she's gay, how Amethyst fights because this is where she lives, and how Steven fights to live up to the legacy. Okay, yeah, it's nice. It's really well done. And then we get the next scene, the villains. I remember seeing this the first time, and everyone was like, oh shit, it's Yellow Diamond. It's Yellow Diamond. We have our end game boss here. Because this was the first time we saw it. This was long before the message, or was it message received? You know what I mean, right? Long before that. So this was our first glimpse at Yellow Diamond, and it was just, oh my gosh. And yeah, it's pretty great. And then after that, it cuts and we get the new intro that they used for season 2, for season 2 onwards, even though I still do have hopes they will eventually make another one and throw Peridot and Lapis in there, but time will tell. You know. Next up, we got How Are Gems Made? This is Amethyst lesson. I've referred to this in the What Are Gems video. But basically, it's Amethyst telling, a gem spaceship came down to Earth, planted stuff into the planet, and then sucked up all the life to make gems, right? Simple. Steven asked the question, were gems babies? Oh, that's adorable. And then Pearl shows up and basically goes on this big rant about apologizing for all the everything bad that's happened to the Earth, and how, we'll fix, and how we're trying to make up for it, yada yada yada. Garnet just picks her up and walks her off screen. It gets some information. Again, I've argued, this is where my validity and canonity comes in, because I have argued some of this before, but I still do take it as a reliable source. Next, we have the unboxing video. Oh god, you know, it's so goddamn meta. Some of these really are, and we'll get into them, but yeah, so it's Steven, right? He's doing an unboxing. He's showing off his cheeseburger backpack, because Wacky Sacks has a new sack, and Jamie comes up, delivers it to him. Oh my god, the line. Can I have this for my reel? Oh god. And then he opens it up, and it's this hot dog duffel bag. Now, I'm pretty sure this was in the episode, that this did show up in the episode, I want to say Same Old World? I think that was it, because I think it's in that one, right? And then the gyms are like, let's go on hey, you want to go on a mission? And he's like, no, I'm making a video for the internet. Lion starts eating the box, and right, he's just kind of showing off the bag, and then the crystal gems show back up, and there's this squid monster, who kind of looks like the thing from, you know, that one Amethyst episode where she gets poofed like 10 times? The name's completely slipping me. That's what it kind of reminds me of. I think it's called the Slinker. I think that's what they called it. Let's go with that. All right, until you guys correct me in the comments, because you guys always do. No, seriously though, love you guys. But then, so the next one is Garnet's special message, or just fusion. It's basically, I think it's the shortest one, like less than a minute, and it's just talking about fusion, right? Gems fuse, right? We get to see Opal for a short second, and they just say, gems have to collaborate, they fuse using a dance, and the purpose of fusion is love. It's a small, short one. I like it. Alexandrite, oh god. The Powerpuff Girls background, oh my god. And now we get into the new ones. These ones came out 2 days ago. You can get them on iTunes for like $3. It's not hard. The first one we got is snacks, or the Cooking with Lion snack sushi. I honestly don't know how good this be, right? So it's Steven and Lion, right? He's doing a cooking show with Lion as the host, co-host. I don't know how they get it, but basically Lion ate all the fish, so now he's making sushi without it. And I was like, okay, because he's using avocado sushi rice. There's this moment where he's like, click here to get the how to make sushi rice video, but he puts cheese puffs in it, and I don't know if that'd be any good. I don't think so. I'm assuming someone out there had to have tried this. It's been out for 2 days. That's enough time for somebody to try this. I wonder, how good are they, right? Lion attacks him and eats them all, and he's like, at least enjoy the flavor. And then it ends with he's like, coming soon, please subscribe, with the cookie cats. That makes me ask, because I'm like 90% sure the fans have made cookie cats. Like someone actually made them. So are we gonna get a how to make cookie cats video? Because we do get a recipe at the end of this one. So I really hope, because they also talk about the donut bagel, and there was one other. But yeah, no, it's cute. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. But now we get into the nitty gritty. Gym karaoke. Oh my gosh, is this one good? Remember the song from Sadie's song? You know, it's like, haven't you noticed I'm a star, or whatever it's called? Well, it's karaoke to that. You got the Crystal Gems, Steven, Connie, and they're just doing karaoke. They each take a line, verse, whatever, however you put it. I don't know music. But yeah, Steven does it. Because we remember him doing it in Sadie's song, so that's great. Amethyst takes over next, and she twerks on Pearl. Oh my god, the scene that launched 1,000 ships. Oh my god. No, it's so great. Garnet does it, right? And she's Garnet. Pearl does it, right? And it's blatant Amethyst's face just, god. Connie goes in, does it. And then we get this really nice shot of just them all with the final line of the song. It's great. This is a great one. Loved it. God. So good. So next up, we have, I think it's Steven Reacts. Oh my god, this is so goddamn meta, it's not even funny. Like, really. Sorry, he's excited for the new episode of Crying Breakfast, friends. And I just want to point out, created by Samantha Pepper. Oh, kind of like Rebecca Sugar. And I guess some of the other names in that are references to other people who work on Steven Universe. I don't know. It's so goddamn meta. And right, so he's watching the show, he's all excited, right? There's something about a pair throwing a party, everybody shows up, and then all of a sudden this fridge drops from the sky, and it's the Angry Lunch Gang. And he's just like, theory confirmed, I was right. Oh my god, it's so meta. It knows. They've become self-aware. We're gonna have a Terminator situation. And then the breakfast and lunch fuse together to make brunch, and that's where it ends. Steven flips out. Oh god damn it. And then it ends with the line, well, until next time, who knows when that'll be, wink. Really? Oh my god, they know it too well. Oh, and then he also says something early on about how he stayed off the internet all day to avoid spoilers, and how he talks about how in the last React, he said the exact same thing. They know too much. Oh my god. Great. It's great. And then next up, video chat. So Steven's on Connie's computer and he's video chatting with Paradox. Connie has Civilization 5. Awesome. Oh gosh, I really should play some Civilization 5. It's been such a long time. Then again, there goes like a week. So right, Paradox is in the video chat call, Skyper. They have a name for it. I love how she set up Wi-Fi with a lawnmower and a satellite dish. It's great. Cause of course, that's how Peridot would do it. And then Steven's doing this thing with the pencil, and then Peridot calls over Lapis, and Lapis starts to freak out because she thinks Steven is trapped in the computer, just like how she was trapped in the mirror. This is the exact response I'd expect from Lapis, and I love it. I love it so much. Yes, she starts freaking out. She's trying to find his gym. She may throw the tablet. She just doesn't understand. And yeah, that's exactly what you'd expect. So Lapis goes and gets a baseball bat to go and try to smash the computer. Oh my god, that's funny as hell. So great. Steven shows up. She hugs him. Aww. This is my favorite. Easily. It's 2 minutes of just great comedy, great moments. I love it. And then Lion goes and pushes the computer off the ledge. And then Lapis, she just has the baseball bat. Like, oh yeah, let's pretend this didn't happen. Oh, it's so great. I can't praise it enough. And then lastly, we have Steven's song time. Oh god. So Steven basically, he talks about, how he's been having a lot of feelings, so he's decided to make a song called Still Not Giving Up. Right, and it's basically like they have the chords up, so you can play along. That's kind of cool. And he starts doing it, and the words of the song, I wish I could go into detail, but, God, they're great. The one I really liked was something about how, I may have healing powers, but they can't heal everything. That is such a great line. Oh my god. Again, I'm paraphrasing. It's really great. This was so close to just being my favorite. And right, he gets really into it, and then at the end he's like, if you've got a lot of feelings, make your own song. I'd love to hear them. Love you guys. These shorts, man, they're just, none of them are bad. But they do so much. I love them. You gotta appreciate stuff like this, cause it's just like, they could have never done these little things, but no, they took the time, made a bunch of 2-minute shorts, and they really just give a lot of personality and do a lot. I love them. I really hope there are more. There most likely will be. We still do have another season and a half more. So yeah, I cannot wait to see where this goes. I can't wait. Supposedly new episodes are going to start later this month for their whole anti-bullying thing, so that'll be interesting. But I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and until next time, peace.